there is something quite interesting I would like to talk about in this video. Mario Bros. Rabbids Sparks of Hope is and will be the biggest Rabbids game ever by one simple reason. It has around 5 distinct teams working on the title that come from all kinds of branches at Ubisoft, and every single one of them have a certain history related with Rabbids, Rayman, or other Ubisoft titles. In this video, I would like to talk about every single one of them as quickly and concise as I can. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Ubisoft Milan. Let's start off with the obvious one first. Ubisoft Milan is a studio founded in 1998 in Milan, Italy. It was a studio which took care of the development of handheld versions of certain titles of the company like Rayman 1 and 2 for the Game Boy Color. But as time went on, it became a studio that mostly helped on other big titles of the company like Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, Rainbow Six Rogue Spear, and Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. At one point, they were able to create certain titles that based themselves on motion controls like Rabbids Alive and Kicking and Motion Sports. After this amazing track record when it came to developing Ubisoft titles, they were able to create one of the most important titles of the company and the most important in the history of Rabbids, Mario Bros. Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And from there, the rest is history. Ubisoft Paris. Ubisoft Paris is a studio that was created in 1986, and it is not located in Paris but rather in Montpellier, France. Most Rabbids fans may recognize the studio since it was in charge of many of the games of the franchise like Rayman Raving Rabbids 2 and TV Party, Raving Rabbids Travel in Time, Rabbids Land, and Rabbids Episodes. All these mentioned titles have mixed reviews. Anywho, in recent history, they have been in charge of other Ubisoft titles like Just Dance 2022, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and even helped out on the development of Mario Bros. Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Long story short, although their track record in Rabbids games is pretty sketchy, you cannot deny that their participation in the franchise is very important, and that the studio being one of the 2 main developers of the sequel of Kingdom Battle says a lot about their iconicity. Ubisoft Montpellier. The studio was founded back in 1994 and is, in my eyes, the AAA studio of Ubisoft, and I'll tell you why. They made Rabbids Go Home, the most beloved Rabbids game ever. They made Rayman Raving Rabbids, the most important game for Rayman and the Rabbids, for better or for worse. They made stuff like Beyond Good and Evil and Peter Jackson's King Kong. And most importantly, they made almost the entire mainline games of Rayman, including Rayman M/Arena. The simple fact that the game is being helped out by this iconic studio simply gives us confidence that this game will be amazing. Ubisoft Chengdu. Chengdu is one of the more recent studios inside the company since it was created back in 2008. It is also one of the only 2 studios out of these 5 that is not located in Europe but rather in Asia, to be exact in Chengdu, China. They are mostly known for developing special DLC for Immortals Phoenix Rising known as Myths of the Eastern Realm, porting over some AAA titles to the Switch and the Chinese market, and most importantly, be the team who created the newest entry of the Rabbids series, Rabbids Adventure Party. Although their focus is mostly targeted towards China, they have enough qualities and talents to make some good projects, and I personally look forward to see their style in Sparks of Hope. I hope we get some kind of Chinese-inspired elements inside the game since it would be sort of a neat touch. Ubisoft Pune. Last but not least is Pune, a studio founded in Pune, India, in the year 2008. It is the other studio that is not located in Europe but in Asia, and it is one of the most creative and largest video game studios in that country, said by its website to be exact. They aren't a big important studio inside Ubisoft since they mostly took care of ports and remasters of other titles like Go Home for the PS4 and Far Cry 3 Classic Edition for PS3. Although they have worked alongside other studios like Ubisoft Shanghai and Ubisoft Paris in titles like Just Dance China, the Chinese version of Just Dance 2020, and Rabbids Episodes. Even if there aren't any Rabbid-related highlights in their story, their participation in such an important project as Sparks of Hope makes it clear that there is hard work and is quite recognized in the company and in the industry. I'm impressed by how many talents are present in the development of this very anticipated sequel. I really look forward to see all the styles present in the game to turn it into something special and memorable. Well, I think that's everything for today. I'm glad you were able to join on this little history class, and I'll see you around. Goodbye, everyone.